What's up, y'all? D-Berg here. Out in beautiful, not sunny, actually a lot colder than I thought it was going to be, Prescott, Arizona. I was hitting a workout today, and I all different kinds of things are always flowing through my mind, but I was thinking about focusing. I was on the treadmill. I was thinking about hopping off, and I know that I got big plans for myself next year as far as competing. I want to start taking stuff a little bit more serious. Some good friends of mine that have been in bigger shoes than I am now have told me that I have what it takes, and so I'm going to take a serious stab at trying to reach world level, world class status as an athlete. So I told myself, focus. If this is that important to you, focus. Don't think about your legs or your knees or your legs rubbing together and, getting rashy because my thighs are so freaking big now. And, my shoulders been bugging me. Don't think about that stuff. Just keep going. And I just zoned out, and I told myself, just focus and you can get there. Not just when it comes to goals as far as, long term, as far as, reaching something that takes a lot of work. But I know for a fact that focus is incredible and is an incredible tool, and it does work for one reason and one reason only, for one incredible story. My wife is going to get so mad at this. I've told this story to a select few people. Those few people are probably watching this right now. You know what story is about to come out. You already know. Yes, it is the infamous teddy bear story. Sit back and relax. Won't take long. I'll get through it quick. So, me and my wife were dating. This was obviously before we got married. We were in it. You know what I mean? We had a decent idea. I was crazy about her. She was crazy about me. She never liked to admit it, but she was. So, Valentine's Day comes up, and I work with what I got. I wasn't making a whole lot of money at the time. I was getting by just fine, but I couldn't do anything super fancy or anything like that. And so what I did was I got a bunch of super cheap candles, and I got some cheap flowers, and I got one rose, and I got a card. Now, legit cards are expensive. They're not cheap. They're like almost like $10 or something like that. I can't remember exactly how much. It was last minute on Valentine's Day, so of course they charged me like $20 for a rose. It was nuts. Now, also what I did on Valentine's Day is I handmade from scratch protein-based desserts. I made chocolate protein, chocolate-covered protein balls, and I made Reese's protein peanut butter cups, all with natural ingredients. I didn't use a single ingredient that was based from dairy because my wife has rheumatoid arthritis, and dairy makes her arthritis flare up. So I used dark chocolate, I used natural sugarcane sweetener, all that stuff. Went balled out, like cooked her dinner and then gave her the desserts and everything. Led her on a flower petal pathway to the apartment and opened up all these candles and everything, flowers and yada yada yada. We had a good night. She enjoyed it. But the next day she was upset, and she kind of, I wouldn't like, she let me know she was upset. I wouldn't call it a fight, but she was like, I'm sad, I'm kind of upset. And I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, this can't happen. D-Berg's woman can't be upset. I gotta fix this. And she said that, well, on Valentine's Day, when she was growing up, when she was a girl in Mexico, when she came to America, everybody would always get flowers and a teddy bear. That's what you did. A bouquet of flowers, you got roses and a teddy bear. She said every year for Valentine's Day, that's what she did for her boys. And she was so excited because she was finally going to get the Valentine's Day that she wanted. And me, being the romantic dumbass that I am, went too far off the beaten path and didn't give her the Valentine's Day she wanted, so she was upset. If it hadn't been for that, I probably would have gotten laid that night. But anyways, I went on this journey. I went on this adventure. Okay? I was planning on going to work to get some work done that day, so I didn't do that. Opportunity loss, 1. So I start looking for places that I can get a teddy bear. I text a bunch of people I know. I'm like, guys, I gotta get a teddy bear. Not a normal teddy bear. I gotta get a big teddy bear. A giant teddy bear for my woman. She's upset. She's sad. I gotta deliver. I gotta do it. Get a couple ideas. Start down the highway. Right? Now, granted, I was riding a bike at the time. I borrowed my parents' car. I didn't know all the different streets like I do now. Now I got my own car. I drive all the time. But back then, I didn't understand like the freeway interchanges. I didn't know the major roads. So I'm going out of town. I'm trying to get to Henderson to go to Costco. I'm driving down the 15. I wasn't looking at my maps. I was thinking. Missed the last exit. Get all the way to Jean, Nevada. For y'all that don't know, that is way out towards State Line. That's what we're talking about. Jean, Nevada. Almost run out of gas. Gotta fill the tank in a big truck. More 40, 50 bucks gone. More than that. Had to get a phone charger. You know, they charge mad money for phones for car chargers at these random gas stations. So that was like another $25 gone. Money. Gone. Out down the tube. So, I mean, I probably needed it anyway. But anyways, head back into town. Get to the Costco. Can't find them. I went downtown to this shopping mall. Come to find that it is no longer there. The location the shop I was looking for, it's not there. It's closed now. So I'm running out of options. I go to Circus Circus. Someone told me the gift shops have good teddy bears. I went in, they were good, but they weren't. They were good, but they weren't. You know what I'm saying? They weren't worthy. So I went to the Midway, and I get there. This is my last option. And I tell myself, Dylan, you got to win your woman a teddy bear. So I go up. I find a booth with the biggest, fluffiest, prettiest, cutest teddy bear I can find. And it's a dart game. I'm a power lifter. I do brute stuff. I don't do precision stuff. Not a bowler, not a pitcher. I wasn't a quarterback. I ain't do none of that. So, I'm in trouble. But I tell myself, I'm like, all right, let's see what's up. There was a card about this big on a wall about 15 feet away from me, and there was a star on the card that I had to hit, and I couldn't touch any of the lines. I had to get dead center. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm going to go to this ATM. I'm going to pull out a certain amount of money, and I'm just going to keep trying. And I figure if I'd have got one at Costco, it would have cost me a lot of money anyway. People say they cost a lot of money. So I took them a lot of money, and I said, you know what? I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep going. And there's a lot of history, a lot of emotional stuff that only me and my wife can understand. I just got to say that I felt like this was something that I had to do based on my relationship with my wife, how I am, and what I knew was in her heart and what I knew was in my heart. This was something I had to do. So I line up, I get my darts, and I start trying. Guess how many? It was $5 for just 3 darts. Guess how much money I spent trying to win that teddy bear? Give me a guess. 50? No. Come on, give me a guess. 75? No. Going once, going twice. Guys, it took me $5 to win that teddy bear. That's it. First one I got on the edge of the cart. Boom. I didn't take my eye off it the whole time. Second one, I hit the edge of the star. Still didn't take my eye off it. I didn't look nowhere but dead center in that star. I picked up that third dart and I threw it dead center. Perfect. Bullseye. I stood there and I looked at the lady and she was confused because I was staring at her. I wasn't doing anything. And she looked at the wall and she was shocked and she screamed, "Oh my God, you won!" Like she'd never seen anybody win it before. And let me tell you how I know the power of focus because of this story. Because after that, I spent about $25 trying to win a second teddy bear, thinking I could double up, look even more impressive. I didn't even come close. Pressure was off. I'd already won it. The focus was there when I needed it. Guys, look dead center. Whatever you want, whatever you're trying to get, if it's in your heart, don't take your mind off it and don't take your eye off it. Look dead center and don't let anything distract you. Period. The power of focus is incredible. Focus on whatever it is that you want and you will get it. I promise you. Guys, it's got to be somebody. It might as well be you.